dig? Yeah. Keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground.
Go deep, yeah, it's the underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Get jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the win zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call in to the show, talk your shit.
Keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground.
Yeah, it's your boy Filthy Rich, man. You know what it is, man. It's time to go live on the Underground Sports Show. Yeah, call into the show anytime you want, man. 412-407-2744. It's Tuesday night, so it's time for the Freestyle show. You know how we get down, man. Call in anytime. We live all the time, man. Got a whole bunch to talk about tonight. You know, training camp is getting hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? We about a weekend now, so we gonna see what's up with that. We got a game coming up too, man. Thursday night, so we got a whole bunch to talk about right there. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was the most boringest time of the year, and it's about to be over, so let's get into it, man. It's the underground, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Once again, it's your host, your boy, Filthy Rich, man. I appreciate you being up in the chat already. What's up, Pittsburgh Big Dog? Salute to you too, my brother. What's good with you, man? What's good with you? Anybody else in the chat, man? Hit me up. Let me know you're in the house. You know how we get down, man. I appreciate everybody coming out all times, man. You know, y'all the ones that keep this show alive, man. I'm in here, you know, talking a lot, but y'all keep me alive, keep me going. I appreciate it, man. Tuesday night freestyle show, you know how I get down, man. Can't wait for game days, man. I will be going live 11 a.m. every game day, man. Before all the NFL games. We got a game over in London, man. I don't know where we at in Paris. I don't know what I'm going to do for that Steelers game in Paris. I can't be going live during the game, so I'll probably skip that week or something like that. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting year, man. Finally, the truth in the house. Stargell is here, yes sir, yes sir. What's the deal with you, baby? How you doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing all right. I'm doing pretty good, man. Worked me a double today, so I got my energy up. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But let's get into something real quick. Quick video I'm going to show you here. Let's get straight into some college football. And Notre Dame done spent $100 million. And let's see what $100 million is going to get Notre Dame.
Notre Dame just pissed off every single college football team in America. And no, it has nothing to do with the playoffs last year. So for the past 20 years, Notre Dame's football facilities have been an absolute joke compared to the program size and the prestige. And even Urban Meyer has been saying this publicly for years, saying that their facilities are, and I quote, horrible. And believe it or not, he actually gave Brian Kelly a lot of credit for trying to upgrade the facility. But yesterday, Notre Dame just unveiled their $100 million investment into their new facilities, and people are arguing it's the greatest upgrade in the past 25 to 30 years. And Notre Dame's new Jack and Kathy Shields Family Hall, it's not just nice. This place is absolutely absurd. It is a 150,000 square foot football operations center that is double the size of the old Glue. And the school didn't have to pay a single cent for this. It was all donated, $100 million, by alumni who were like, I am tired of losing recruits because our facilities suck. It has an augmented reality film room where players can walk through plays before they even step on a field. It has a body scanning equipment room where it basically 3D prints players' custom gear. It's got a barbershop with ping pong and pool tables in it. Pretty much anything that you can think of Notre Dame has it in this new facility. Now, yes, obviously there are many schools like Texas Tech, Clemson, Alabama, Oregon, USC who have insane facilities themselves. But this is clearly becoming an arms race between schools where the ADs are just making higher and higher expectations for a school's facility. But we all know damn well when we were 17 years old, all we cared about was how cool things looked, and Notre Dame did that. Notre Dame.
All right, true facts, Evham, man. When we was all 17, we was very impressed with that. And I'm really surprised how Notre Dame took so long to get up with the times, man. Well, I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. I believe Notre Dame was trying to live off their name. They already think they're better than every other college football team or organization, period. It better than any university, don't they? So, you know, we all know Notre Dame is a little bougie, right? And they thought just living off their name was going to help. But, hey, man, alumni is pretty pissed off because what do Notre Dame do best? At least in the past, 30 years? Choke. That's what Notre Dame does best is choke. They get to the playoffs, they lose. They get to certain bowl games, they lose. And, you know, alumni's tired of it, man. Donated $100 million to that beautiful facility right there. And I just had to share that with y'all, man. That was pretty good looking right there. It looks like Notre Dame trying to get their recruits back up. You got to, man. With this NIL stuff, man, these players need to be impressed, bro. They already think they pros. They need to be impressed. All right, up next, man, while we talking about money and millions of dollars, let's get into some NFL contracts. Now, I don't like to talk money once the season starts, but it ain't start yet, so let's talk money, man. Two guys getting paid here recently. Bijan Robinson getting his money and Zay Flowers getting his money. So right now it's going to be B.J. Robinson versus Zay Flowers. And the reason I say that is, man, let's just look at the money first. Bijan Robinson making $75 million over 3 years, and Zay Flowers got a contract for 4 years, $140 million. Let me say that again. Bijan Robinson, 3 years, $75 million. Zay Flowers from the Baltimore Ravens, 4 years, $140 million. Now, the reason I'm putting these guys against each other because this money just feels lopsided to me. Now, I do understand how the market goes and all that. Receivers get paid more. But you ain't going to tell me Bijan Robinson ain't a more productive player than Zay Flowers, man. Somehow the NFL has to fix this when they look at money. I'm tired of certain positions getting disrespected. And to me right now, the most disrespected position is middle linebacker, number one. And the second most disrespected position is running back. Now, $25 million a year for Bijan Robinson ain't nothing to just laugh at like it ain't no money. But Zay Flowers making $140 million over 4 years, that's pretty crazy right there. Let's check it out. Let's see. Looks like the base salary for Bijan Robinson is $22 million a year. And for Zay Flowers, $35 million a year. That's what, $13 more million a year for a guy that's definitely not as productive as Bijan Robinson. Let's check the stats out. Zay Flowers last year had 86 receptions for 1,211 yards with 5 receiving touchdowns. All right, not shabby. I ain't saying he ain't the man, but one Pro Bowl. It just feels a little overpaid to me. All right, but when you look at Bijan Robinson, it had, first of all, had 1,478 yards, which is fourth in the NFL, okay? With 7 touchdowns, which is already more than Zay Flowers in his receiving touchdowns. And he also had 79 receptions, which is 6 less receptions than Zay Flowers, and 820 yards, bro. So, if I was Bijan Robinson, I'm pretty sure he was happy about his money because it looks good as a running back. But overall, man, these running backs are just brutally underpaid, man. Brutally underpaid. There's no way you're picking Zay Flowers anywhere close to where you're picking Bijan Robinson in fantasy football. Bijan Robinson is slated the #1 draft pick in most fantasy drafts right now. And I know fantasy football ain't real football, but at the same time, it is an example of the production of a player, right? That's why everybody picks running backs first, because they give so much production these days with the receiving and the rushing. Now, I won't be surprised. I don't know who's going to, break the bank as a running back and change everything. But, man, Jahmyr Gibbs is the last man standing. So, we'll see. I know it was an arms race between him and Bijan Robinson. I don't know who you think better. But, I'm sure Jahmyr Gibbs is about to get paid a little more than Bijan Robinson. I'd be surprised if it was $30 million. I'd be surprised if it was that much more, though. So, we'll see. It don't look like running backs are even close to touching these wide receivers. But one thing I will say, this is a damn shame, man. It's definitely a damn shame. All right, let's move on to Thursday night. Yes, we got a game coming up. We're going to get to see some contact. Our Steelers ain't hitting at all. So we've been tweaking to see some contact, at least taking people to the ground. I done seen a couple hits. I done heard some pads popping, though. You know what I mean? I ain't made it down to Latrobe, but I done heard some pads was popping. We got people fighting in the stands, you know what I mean? It ain't even hot outside, man. The people save tight ends, saving the babies and shit. It's crazy. But back to the Hall of Fame game. Arizona and Carolina face off for the reasons you see on the screen. Our boy Larry Fitzgerald and Luke Kuechly are going into the Hall of Fame. They are the two major players going into the Hall of Fame. I can't even think off the top of my head who else is going to the Hall of Fame. Somebody else real good, too. I can't even think about it. Should have looked it up. But, yeah, man. Luke Kuechly, a lot of people think that Luke Kuechly is getting into the Hall of Fame a little too early and a little premature, man. What y'all think about that in the chat, man? Is Luke Kuechly, does he got some type of advantage or something? What's up with that, man? Luke Kuechly is 35 years old, okay? The youngest Hall of Famer of all time is Gale Sayers, of course. But Luke Kuechly is in second place, man, behind, and Jim Brown follows. Calvin Johnson, he retired early. Barry Sanders retired early. Earl Campbell, I guess he retired early too. Dick Butkus, Kellen Winslow at 37. Lance Allworth, and Darrell Revis at 38. Okay, that's a little up there. But still, Luke Kuechly, you got to wait 5 years. So that means he retired at 30 years old, which is very, very young, man. Very young. But in Luke Kuechly's, in his behalf, he's made a lot of all-pros and good stuff like that. Let's check it out real quick. I know I got it somewhere. Luke Kuechly, all right? Let's talk him up for a minute. 118 regular season games. Tackles, 1,092. 688 of those are solo. Only 12 and a half sacks. That's a little surprising, but middle linebackers, he wasn't blitzing a lot. Interceptions, 18. That's pretty good. Pass deflection, 66. Forced fumbles, 7. Fumble recoveries, 9. Nothing that's going to blow your lid off, right? But awards and honors, 7 Pro Bowl selections, 5 first-team All-Pro selections, AP Defensive Rookie of the Year, AP Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, only his second year in the league. That's pretty wild right there, because his Rookie of the Year was in 2012. And also 2010's All-Decade Team, all right? So the accolades are crazy. The yards really ain't all. I mean, not the yards, but the tackles really ain't crazy, man. I mean, but he only played 8 seasons, man. 8 seasons Luke Kuechly did. And he did a lot of accolades, but you're not going to have the stats as some other guys, man. People like Bobby Wagner got over 2,000 tackles, Ray Lewis over 2,000 tackles, London Fletcher, guys like Derek Brooks, Raekwon Smith, Brian Urlacher, James Ferrier, all those dudes got more tackles than Luke Kuechly, man. And, I really wouldn't have believed that if you told me that. That's pretty wild, man. Yeah. Tonya in the chat says, Roger Craig. Yeah, that's who I was thinking about. Exactly. That was my dog right there. Roger Craig, I mean, we talking about Luke Kuechly getting in too early. Roger Craig should have been in that Hall of Fame, man. Been in the Hall of Fame. Was Roger Craig the first running back to run 4,000 and catch 4,000? Let's check that out. Was Roger Craig the first running back to run 4,000 and catch 4,000? Hold up. Was Roger Craig the first to run 4,000 and catch 4,000? It's reading me all wrong, man. Anyway. Oh, yeah, Drew Brees, too. I think he is, though. Yeah, deep dive Roger Craig, first 1,000 player. Yep. So, yeah, Roger Craig was that dude, man. But, and I was reading online and a lot of people was just saying, man, how was he in already? Is he really your first ballot? I don't know, man. They was in love with Luke Kuechly. That's all I can tell you. And he's getting in there, man. He's getting in there. He was a really good player, man. The eye test, though, he definitely passed the eye test. But, if he gets in right away, Bobby Wagner got to be first ballot too, right? I think we all going to agree on that one. Bobby Wagner got to be first ballot too. But let's move on past Luke Kuechly and talk about our boy Larry Fitz, man. All I got really on Larry Fitz, of course, great player, best hands we ever seen. But let's just talk about how our boy Larry Fitzgerald got to Pitt. Here you go, a little soundbite right here. Let's listen up.
How did you end up in Pitt?
Dan, it was actually a crazy story. My offensive coordinator, God rest his soul, his name was Ed Cole. He was taking me and a couple of my teammates on unofficial visits. So we went to the University of Illinois, we went to Notre Dame, we went to Ohio State, and we were on our way to Penn State. There was a really, really bad rainstorm on the turnpike, so they actually shut the turnpike down based on visibility. And so the state trooper shut it down. My coach said, "Hey, we can't get up there." We called Penn State, let them know what happened. They said, "Can we reschedule it for the following day?" So we had a full day in Pittsburgh, and Coach Cole said, "Hey, we're here in town. Why don't we just go visit University of Pittsburgh? Dan Marino, Tony Dorsett, Curtis Martin." He started naming off all the great players, and I was like, "Yeah, let's just go by." Literally, we go over, we meet Walt Harris, J.D. Brookhart, all the coaching staff there, and they had no idea who I was. We ended up leaving. The next day, we're driving to Penn State. They called my coach's cell phone. They offered me a scholarship, and it just kind of started from there.
So if you don't have that rainstorm, you might not have ended up at Pitt.
There's no chance I would have been there.
Damn. Y'all hear that, man? Larry Fitzgerald. You always wonder how Pitt got this guy right here, man. I mean, one of the best wide receivers ever, man. Top 5 wide receiver ever, for sure. And it was a straight fluke. He wasn't thinking about Pitt. Pitt wasn't thinking about him. He had a snowstorm and got stuck. And boom. Larry Fitzgerald, coming from Minnesota, was a Pitt Panther, bro. And the legend lives forever. Larry Legend, man. Going into the Hall of Fame on Saturday, man. We got to check that out, man. A Pitt guy and, a dude that we always respected in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Almost beat us in the Super Bowl. Almost took a Super Bowl away from the Steelers. Did he not? He definitely did, man. He definitely did. All right. Another thing about this game that's going to be cool if you think it's cool, but a guy we got to talk about that got Pitt roots, got Steelers roots. Kenny Pickett will be starting this game. We will not see Bryce Young play at all. Kenny freaking Pickett will be starting for the Carolina Panthers, man. Kenny Pickett got more starts for different teams than goddamn anybody in 3 years, 4 years? This is just crazy. No, this got to be Kenny Pickett's 5th year already, man. And shout out to Kenny Pickett, man. Kenny Pickett definitely ain't on the Hall of Fame trajectory. But y'all tell me this, man. And this is where my question of the day comes in. Does Kenny Pickett deserve to be in the Pitt Hall of Fame, though, man? Does Kenny Pickett deserve to be in the Pitt Hall of Fame, man? The Pittsburgh University Hall of Fame? Because Kenny Pickett was that dude at Pitt, bruh. He definitely was that dude at Pitt. My man broke all of Dan Marino's records, man, at Pitt. Smashed that Pittsburgh dog up in here. Bum-ass Kenny Pickett. Now, was Kenny Pickett a bum at Pitt, though? Does he get any credit? Does he get any credit for demolishing my boy Dan Marino's records at Pitt? I think Dan Marino threw for 8,000 and something yards. Of course, won a championship, though. Kenny Pickett did win an ACC championship. Different days, different times, right? But, of course, you got to say the same thing when I'm talking yardage. Different days, different times, right? They was running the ball back in the day. You know, when Kenny Pickett was there, it was aired out all day. So, you know, I don't know, man. I got a feeling Kenny Pickett is definitely going to be in the Pitt Hall of Fame. I definitely think he deserves that. Now, you got to be off campus for 5 years before you could be in the Pitt Hall of Fame. Want to be famous? In the chat, Tonya said, want to be famous. Someone please give him some attention. He was good at Pitt. Okay. At least you admitted he was good at Pitt, man. Kenny Pickett definitely needs some attention, man. He gave himself enough attention, man. Carolina, Eagles, Pittsburgh, and even on one more team, the Browns. Yeah, Kenny Pickett get around, yo. Kenny Pickett gets around. That's crazy. But you see the question of the day: does your NFL career affect your college football legacy, though, man? Does it? Does your NFL career affect your college football legacy? We just talked about Kenny Pickett. Does him being so bad in the NFL make his college career look worse? Because we know what Dan Marino did in the NFL. Even though Kenny Pickett broke all his records, we know what Dan Marino did in the NFL, and he justified that he was as good as he was in college in the NFL. So does it affect you, man? We'll see. We'll see for Kenny Pickett. I'm gonna say no, man. He wasn't Philly champ. Correct. Yep. You got that. Iceman. If Pickett didn't do the fake slide, he's not a first rounder. He broke all those records in 5 years. True. How long did he start though? At least was it 3 years? He definitely played 3 years. I think he only started the 2. But yo, man, Kenny Pickett was slinging that thing, man. He had that stadium packed. Don't front on my man Kenny Pickett, dog. And busted all Danny Marino's records, man. I thought he was gonna be alright though. I ain't gonna lie, but he was dumpster fire, bro. Pickett was damn near 30 against teenagers. He's trash. Hey, man. Y'all roasted him, man. I knew it was gonna happen, man. I knew you was gonna roast him. All right. I guess not, man. Kenny Pickett, his NFL career is affecting his college legacy. All right. Up next. Let's find something else to talk about here. Where we at? I hate when I can't find my stuff. Where's it at? Oh, okay. All right. I always do that on this segment. I lose it all the time. Talking too much, baby. We back with talking too much, man. And this might be the worst. We're going to get into the Steelers here in a minute. And y'all already know, man. It's the Freestyle show. So I'm just picking shit off my brain that I had all day. And, you can call in the show anytime, change the subject. That's the whole point of the Freestyle show. It's Tuesday night. It's late. It's 11:23, but it's all good, man. I'm just getting started, you know what I'm saying? But talking too much, man. Let's find out if Colin Cowherd is talking too much real quick. This might be the worst take ever, man. Right here, we're going to go back to Cleveland's training camp, man. Back to Shador Sanders talk real quick because, that's talk of the town, man. It does truly look like Shador Sanders is winning that job on the field. But we shall see how the owners feel about the money, the cash, and all that. We got some conversation going on the line. Let's see what's up here.
Battery 20%.
Hold on. Get you up in here. Caller, you on the line. What's going on? Yes, sir. I got you.
What's going on?
Finally, the truth. What's going on, sir? How are you?
Oh, not too much. This is Stargell right here.
Yeah, okay, all right. What's the deal, Stargell?
Oh, not too much.
All right.
What was Colin Cowherd's take? Go ahead.
Oh, I don't even know if I can do it while. Hold on, let me see if I can do it while you're on the line, bro. Hold on, let me see, because I don't know if I can do it while you're on the line. I don't know if I can do the sound bite with you on the line at the same time. Hold on, because I don't think you're going to be able to hear it. Everybody else will be able to hear it, but you won't. You want me to let it go? All you got to do is just turn your whatever you watching it on. You watching it on your phone or your TV?
I'm on my laptop.
Okay, all right. Well, you should be able to hear it. All right, here we go.
dad, the media tour during the Super Bowl. We're not playing for.
Hold on, here we go. My bad.
Or you get into a situation like Shador Sanders, where dad, the media tour during the Super Bowl. We're not playing for bad teams, and I don't think any reasonable person could deny what I'm about to say. Deion Sanders hurt his son Shador in the draft process. I was told that by people that I've been talking to for 20 years in the NFL. Like, it did not, that position, that behavior, kind of arrogantly dismissing certain organizations, the one.
Now, that part is true right there, okay? I'm just pausing it for a second because that part is true. I ain't saying it's true that he hurt his son. It's true that he talked to people that told him that his dad hurt his son. All right? That's the truth part. Not that his dad really hurt his son, because I think that's some bullshit. But the point that GMs and stuff were saying that's obvious.
Reasonable person could deny what I'm about to say. Deion Sanders hurt his son Shador in the draft process. I was told that by people that I've been talking to for 20 years in the NFL. Like, it did not, that position, that behavior, kind of arrogantly dismissing certain organizations, the ones who are bad that wanted to draft you. So the other day I saw Deion on the practice field, and I thought, God, Deion, you have no self-awareness. Like, it's not going to affect him now, because I really do think Shador was significantly underdrafted. At worst, he was late second to me, maybe very top of the third. But I watched like 10 of his college games. He holds the ball too long. He did that in college. He does it in the pros. And that may be the deal breaker, but he's accurate. He moves okay. He's a risk taker. I don't think he's a great franchise guy, and he may never get out of holding the ball. I mean, Caleb Williams' first year, it's a problem. But when I saw Deion on the field, I don't think Peyton Manning's going to be on the field, or Eli, when Arch gets drafted next year. I just thought, God, Deion, go coach Colorado.
First of all, hold on, Starjo, real quick. First of all, we're going to get back to you in a second. First of all, I got to say this, man. First of all, what's wrong with Deion going to go see his son at practice, bro? What's wrong with Deion? First of all, Deion can go to any NFL team. If he wasn't coaching for Colorado, he could go to any college team and get on the sideline whenever he want to, bro. Whenever he want to, because he's Deion. Because he's Deion. Number two, Manning Peyton and Eli, that's their uncle, bruh. That's their uncle, not even their dad. And I wouldn't be mad if they was there. I swear, this is like the worst, the most hateful that most hateful take I ever heard from Colin Cowherd, bruh. For real. Because for somebody to hate on a supporting dad, what else can you blame that on, bruh? What else can you, that's some jealousy, that's some hate, and you gotta say racism, because there ain't no way that you take a supporting father going on the field to see his son, just because he's a coach, just because he coached him his whole life, that's the wrong thing to do. Since when? I don't understand that, bruh. I don't understand that. And let's check out the video to prove how Deion was moving at practice, because I already knew how Deion was moving at practice, but this is just a video to show you how Deion was moving at practice. I told y'all, Deion could go to any practice he want to go to, and he's going to talk to the players, he's going to talk to the coaches. He's been an ambassador in the NFL forever, man. Forever. So let's go to the video of Deion and what the vibe was when he went down.
Surprised Shador at Browns practice. Deion Sanders showed up at Browns practice to surprise and support Shador. He made his way greeting staff and players, then watched from the stands and sideline during the actual practice. He made sure to stay after to talk to Shador, give him tips, and just support his son.
Come see his baby because I don't know what I'm seeing again. I had to come. It's the last time I get to see his face, hug him, touch him. Physical touch is everything.
Deion surprised Shador at...
Come on, man. He's like any other dad, man. He's like any other dad in the world. And just because of his profile don't mean he can't be a dad to his son, man. And if your profile helps you, it is what it is. I played football at Peabody High School. Guess what? My dad was a coach. Years before I got there, when I got there, he was still a coach. You think he was going to fade away just because I was there to show some type of, so he didn't show some type of favoritism or make it feel like some type of, no, he was just going to keep doing what he was doing. And, you know, I don't understand this, man. To the chat, my bad, you still there, Stargell? Give me one more second, man. To the chat, Jason, it says, watch the Mannings do it again next season. If Arch ends up somewhere they don't want him, they'll force the team's hand. How is it different for Dion versus the Mannings? Exactly. Also, Manning may not be on the field, but they'll force it behind the scenes. True. Tonya says, facts, tired of this shit. And Pittsburgh Big Dog says, first of all, F Colin Cowherd. He always got hate with him. He also said Jaylen Brown got a disease because he's too smart. I seen that too. I seen that shit. I did see that. Yeah, he's a fucking sucker, man. He's definitely a fucking sucker. All right, Stargell, it's on you, my man. Let me let you ride.
Now, what did Coward say about Jaylen Brown?
He said that he was had got a disease because he was too smart. Because he was basically saying he thinks he's the smartest dude in the room, and thinking you the smartest dude in the room is some type of disease. I believe that's exactly what he said.
Oh, okay. But he didn't. Did he hate on Dion for visiting practice?
Yeah. He said.
What he said?
He told him, go coach Colorado. Don't come to practice. Don't coach Colorado. You're a distraction to your son. You know, how is a father a distraction to a son that you raised every day, man? How can you distract a person that you've been coaching his whole career? It doesn't even make any common sense at all. But even if he didn't coach him and he just wanted to support him and he got the status to where I could get on the sideline, I could go put a hand on every player and talk to him and say, hey, have a good season and all that stuff like that. It is what it is, man. Everybody's situation is different. No reason to hate, man. No reason to hate. Sometimes I think like it makes me feel like certain people didn't have something in their life and they envy this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I really feel like that.
Right. Yeah. That's crossing the line of talking down about a father.
Like I don't know what.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
That makes no sense. Because it's nothing for Dion. He gonna hop on a chartered private and shoot. Let's see, in 2 or 3 hours he's back in Folsom Field in Boulder.
Right. He's going back, and if he paid attention before he started running his mouth, he said in the video that I watched that Shedeur sent him his schedule. And he said, that means Shedeur wants me to come see him. If he send me his schedule, his camp schedule, that means, hey, pick a day, Dad, because I want you to come see me because I ain't seen you in a while. You know what I mean? Plus, he said last year that Shedeur did not send me his schedule. So that meant don't come see me this year. You know, I had the pressure on me last year. I didn't feel like the extra pressure. And I remember he said it out of his own mouth. He said, Dad, he told his dad on tape, I seen it. Dad, don't come this year. You'll be a bigger distraction than you are helping. But this ain't last year. You know what I mean? But he really wasn't a distraction. He just knew what the news was going to do. And being a rookie, that might have been different. You know what I'm saying? But mind your business, first of all. That's how I feel. Mind your fucking business. I mean, really, at the end of the day, right? Mind your business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then you talk about Manning ain't going to do that. Eli ain't going to do that. Why not? I wouldn't have a problem if I seen, first of all, Arch Manning, if he go up there and see his son, I don't have a problem with that whole family come out on the field and support their son and support their son's team and talk to the coach. What's wrong with that? If they got the cachet to do it, let them do it. I don't see the black community hating on that. I don't see that. I don't.
Well, Deion Sanders with his yellow jacket. You know, I don't like him personally. He's very arrogant. I know him.
Right.
But that does not that thought does not take away the fact that that man has a golden jacket on, and I think 3 Super Bowl rings.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got that on your resume,
right,
you can walk into anything that a football is at. Wherever a football is being thrown or kicked,
right,
he's got a VIP golden ticket to go there.
There you go.
It don't matter. I don't care if it's Pee Wee football or the Super Bowl.
Right.
If he shows up at the Super Bowl without a ticket,
he's in there.
They gotta let him walk up to the head of security. Gotta say, "Oh, that's Deion. Leave him alone. Let him in. Come on."
Understood.
Him and whoever he's with. Who you got with you?
Mm-hmm.
These people. All right, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. We're gonna find a place.
Exactly. So, exactly what I was saying earlier. That's what I meant earlier when I said Dion could go to any team. Anything. High school, college, pro. He's welcome.
Anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. He's a walking book of knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. He's got the resume. He's got the chop.
Right.
He's got the stroke. He's got everything.
Right. So
he's VIP. He's A-list, as they would say in Hollywood.
Right.
A-lister in football.
For sure. An A-lister, no doubt. That's a good way to put it. That's a real good way to put it.
NFL and NCAA security ways him and his people in there.
Yes, sir. Good way to put it.
With no tickets.
Stargell, tell me this though. We're gonna let go of this Dion thing, so we don't get too mad. But how you feeling? how you feeling about the Pirates right now, man? The situation, man. They look like they was up, now they down, man. What's going on? You been paying attention?
Pirates don't always be cursed.
You did say that last time. You right. You said that last time.
Yeah, they told my cousin Willie came to him and said, "Hey, I'm ready to manage."
Okay.
And they said, "Man, we ain't having no black manager. What the hell are you talking about?"
Right.
So the same way the Cowboys are cursed.
Right.
For getting rid of a coach that won them 3 Super Bowls.
Okay. Yeah.
The football gods have cursed the Cowboys.
I heard of them before.
And Jerry Jones. And the baseball gods have cursed the Pirates.
I feel you.
Because Willie Stargell told us out of his mouth that after they won the World Series in '79, management and ownership looked out there on the field. They said, "Oh, there's too many blacks out there."
Right. Okay.
And, yeah.
I feel you. It happens. It definitely happened in them days for sure.
And the Pirates were blessed. The Pirates were blessed because they fielded the first all-black team in 1970 with the opening of Three Rivers Stadium.
Right. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I didn't know
First
that.
team to have all-black.
Okay. That's what I love. That's why I love when you call the show, man. You always hit us up with the history, man. You hit us up with the history for sure. All right.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm glad to be here.
No doubt. What else?
Glad to be here.
Go ahead.
You got that ESPN talent, boy. You could be good on ESPN.
Hey.
You got that ESPN talent.
I appreciate it, bro. I'll take that. Like I said, they're going to look me up at some point. They might put me on like Pat McAfee. You know what I'm saying? I get the cuss on the air and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Put me on. I was just talking about that on Sunday night, man. I said, look, that's the new wave, man. ESPN and Fox Sports and all, they're going to start picking up these podcasters, man. They're going to start picking up these guys that got their show established already. And, they're going to say, hey, people like this stuff. They getting all the views. Let's pick them up and pay them, and we can get some views along with them. So I do think that's the new wave that you say that. It's funny that you say that because, That's what we talked about Sunday for sure.
Yeah, just do a ride,
Right.
because you a plug and play. You gotta be trained. You ain't gotta be taught. You don't need 1 year training and all that other stuff.
Right.
You ready to go.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if you ready to go, man. Let's talk some Steelers. Steelers training camp, or let's just talk some Steelers period real quick. You want to play a little game I got called Energy, man? It's called Energy, man. I want to see if you positive or negative about a few players. You want to get down?
Yeah, I heard you Sunday with it. That's a good look.
All right, so let's do it, man. Let's do it real quick. And I get it. Positive or negative. All right, first one. Let's go positive or negative about TJ Watt. What you think about TJ Watt, man? Coming off a bad season, man. Got hurt a little bit last year. Really wasn't his fault, man, but he need to step up. What you thinking? Positive or negative about TJ Watt?
Well, I don't know if I told you, but I'm an NFL and NBA scout.
Right.
So,
you did.
Let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm positive about TJ.
Okay, so positive. Here you go. There you go. Real quick, rapid fire.
His down year was not his fault. See, football is based on two things and two things only.
Okay.
Your scheme and your personnel.
Right.
He's proven personnel because he's done it before, for one. For two, if he needs advanced knowledge, advanced advice from a master, he can hit one button on his phone and talk to his brother.
Okay.
They're put in Houston.
Very true.
And what's his brother's name?
JJ. He's gonna be the new announcer. He's probably taking over for Tony Romo. Tony Romo about to get fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he can always, if he needs some advice, he can always hit a button on his phone and JJ's in his ear hole.
Right. I feel you on that.
And for two, remember, successful football is only two things: scheme and personnel. So him as a player is unquestioned. He's a game changer. He comes up with big plays. Him and the boy that just got traded from Cleveland to LA,
Myles Garrett.
They 1 and 2 in sacks.
Yeah.
Him and Myles are 1 and 2 in sacks.
Oh yeah,
So
sacks.
his
Yeah.
record-
Okay.
His record is proven.
Okay.
The problem, the reason he fell off was because he's personnel.
Right.
It was because of the scheme.
Okay.
Mike Tomlin. Man, I'm sorry. Mike Tomlin should have moved him around.
Okay.
TJ is a white Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
Lawrence Taylor, last time I checked, he was not stuck in one gap.
Right.
You couldn't find him. You couldn't predict him. The key to a scheme. One of the keys to a scheme is being unpredictable.
Okay. True story.
And Mike Tomlin kept TJ in one spot all the time, so you can scheme that up.
True story.
And you can
triple team him all damn day.
Yeah, you can slide your protection his way.
Yeah.
But if you let me ask everybody a question.
All right.
Was Troy Polamalu in one spot?
He didn't follow the rules at all. He didn't follow it.
He made stuff up on the spot.
He made sure he wasn't in one spot. Good question. I like that. But let's keep it moving though. Rapid fire, because you made me think of the next person that I'm going to say. You brought it up. TJ Watt moving around. Are you positive or negative about our new defensive coordinator, Patrick Graham?
Pat Graham. He was with the Raiders last year.
He was with the Raiders last year. Had a little stint with New England and learned from Bill Belichick, he said. Yeah. What you think? Positive or
Well,
negative?
anytime you can soak up Belichick, then I'm positive. 'Cause anytime you can train under a master,
Yeah.
you have a chance to become the next master.
One
Has
thing I'll
anybody
say
ever
though is
heard
all his apprentices have been kind of trash though, man. Especially the ones that went to be head coaches. Now, coordinator might be different. He had a few to go to the Texans, Romeo Crennel, and then the other guy that coached at Penn State. He was they both was terrible. What's the one guy? Josh McDaniels had to go back and forth. So most of his apprentices are horrible. But I got high hopes for Patrick Graham because, like you said, the reason I asked you about him next, because I figured you'd be positive because you talked about TJ Watt moving around. In the chat, we got Pittsburgh Big Dog saying TJ refused to move. He admitted it. Now he is open to it. Don't rewrite it. Okay, so yeah, and I feel that because, you know, he held Tomlin back with that. And I don't think Tomlin had the leverage in that situation. And this is still a TJ Watt decision. If TJ Watt did not want to move, I don't think TJ Watt would be moving. I don't. So all that.
It's not TJ's call.
Well, when you make the most money on a team, on an NFL team, man, and then if you know the Steelers, when you're the best player on the Steelers team, you usually got a pipeline straight to the Roonies, man. Past the coach, past Cowher, and even probably past Chuck Noll, man. You could probably tell me better than that. Did Bradshaw have a pipeline straight past Chuck Noll to the Roonies? You could tell me that, but I do believe like a Big Ben had a straight pipeline over Mike Tomlin straight to the Roonies. We all know that. Now, he was a quarterback, but I got a feeling if TJ Watt is refusing to move, you know, he admitted it himself that he was saying every year that I'm gonna move, and then, you know, Mike Tomlin would say, and then he'd be at practice saying, nah, I'm not doing it. I got so many sacks on this side, I'm staying right here. And making $40 million is hard to tell a dude that's getting paid more than you, and the Roonies is backing that to do, which just, you mentioned Lawrence Taylor. I mean, Lawrence Taylor did move around, don't get it twisted. He might have understood that, but he didn't follow all the rules. And Bill Belichick said, look.
That was the day of poverty wages.
Okay.
For football players.
Right.
Now today, guess who has that same pipeline to the room?
Who?
Mike Tomlin.
All right.
And he can go to the Rooney and behind TJ and let him know, hey, in this scheme, he's got to move.
Well,
he's got to move. He can't be predictable.
Yeah, they already fixed that one. He said it 3 times already. He's already admitted it 3 times. I've seen 3 different interviews where he said that it was my fault. I'm moving this year, so I believe we're definitely gonna see it. We're definitely gonna see it this year. But let's move on to the next one. Positive and negative. My man right here is catching a lot of heat for getting a big check, being a third string linebacker. How about positive or negative about Nick Herbig this year?
Well, you can't just like we say in the streets.
Right.
You can't stay out of another man's pockets.
Right.
You can't pocket watch.
Yeah.
We can't pocket check.
Right.
It doesn't matter if he got $500 million. It's the Rooney's money. If they want to give that man $500 million a year,
right,
that's their money to do what they want to do with.
Right.
I wouldn't have spent it like that.
Oh, so we saying negative? Because you ain't said positive or negative yet. You saying negative? He's thinking about it. In the chat, Chipper Jones said big positive, man. Big positive on Nick Herbig. You said it's a what now, Stargell?
And he as long as he made big plays, if he showed up big last year,
he did.
Then get a man, pay that man his money.
Yeah, I feel you.
Open up the bank, pull out the checkbook. As long as you make big plays, if you make big plays, I'm gonna give you big plays. I'm gonna give you big pays if you make big plays.
And he did. You asked me, he did. Everybody was mad about the third string dude. And like you said it from the very beginning. Why do Pittsburgh fans count these dudes' money? I don't get it. I really don't, man. I really don't. But here's another quick one, man. Because I really want this dude to perform this year. I really believe this dude was going to perform this year. I want to know what you feel like. Positive or negative about DK Metcalf?
What about it? Positive.
Okay.
He's a game buster. He's a game buster.
Okay.
That brother, well, in the game, on the clock, he might be 4-4, but in the game, he's 4-1, 4-2.
That boy rolling, man. He got some speed. No lie.
Yeah. Yeah, he can get you. He can make an 80-yard play at any time. So that's a field stretcher. Great value. And it looks good because they got a brother that they can put next to him, that rookie.
Right.
The rookie from, what is that, Georgia or Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The rookie? Wide receiver, Alabama, Jeremy Bernard. Yeah, they say he's learning. They say at training camp he's learning all the positions. So, you know, that makes me think about my next question. Here's another guy in the same position, positive or negative about a guy that was kind of didn't do much last year, hasn't really done nothing since he's been here, but positive or negative about Roman Wilson, man. Then I'm gonna get to the chat.
Well, it's been like you said. I'm gonna stay positive with him because, like you said in his last show. He's been either in A-Rod's doghouse or Tomlin's doghouse.
Something was wrong.
Yeah. It was some kind of personal beef going on.
Yeah, something ain't right.
And so now you've had a change at the top.
Right.
So now he gets out of jail. He can have a breakout season.
He could, man. I really want him to, man. We need the help, man. We need the help. I don't think we really did get us enough wide receiver help in the draft. I do like Jeremy Bernard. Don't get it twisted. But I wanted 2 receivers. So Wilson is going to have to substitute for that second receiver that we didn't get in the draft. That's how I feel.
Roman can only he can only go up. His stock can only go up.
Okay, you're right. All right, let's get to the chat real quick because they got a lot to say. Chipper Jones says Watt and Herbig and Highsmith will ball this year. I truly agree. I think you do too, Stargell. Tanya also says we'll give it a shot. I ain't sure what that means, but Pittsburgh Big Dog says positive for Herbig, but damn, they overpaid him. Okay. And I said I think the contract wasn't too bad though when you really break it down. But also Chipper Jones says I never understood why they counted the money. Noticed it a lot around the Le'Veon Bell contract. Very true. They talked about him bad. Also, Chipper Jones, last one, says, no, too big, not big on Roman, but last year he was open a lot. He'll have a breakout year this year. Okay. So we got people agreeing in the chat on Roman Wilson. I mean, man, we need it. I tell you that.
But see, on the Herbig contract, you gotta put in that Great White Hope factor.
Yeah.
White guys always get paid in the NFL.
Yeah, well, my boy.
Why? Because there's as ownership thinks there's not enough of them.
Well, my boy Pittsburgh Big Dog, man, he always. My bad. Say that again.
So you got to sprinkle that ingredient up in there.
Look, man, my boy Pittsburgh Big Dog always say we got the all-white linebacker crew, man. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you seen that? Even though Alex Highsmith, he's half and half, so he counts, right? He counts as white and black. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got we got 4 white outside linebackers, which is different. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's different. But it better work.
Patrick breaks all that up, brother.
No. I say outside linebackers, but That's my next question. All right, I got two more for you. All right, two more. We're gonna make it quick here so we can clear up the line. I'm gonna let you say your last, whatever you got to say, and then I want to show a couple videos and stuff like that before we get out of here. But let's go positive or negative.
I'll ride with,
Okay.
I'll ride with you for the long haul.
That's cool. You just call the other number so we can leave the line open. All right. I don't know which number you called though, because I know you got both of them.
Okay.
But let me see. Positive or negative on Patrick Queen. How you feel about Patrick Queen? Let me before you answer, I think Patrick Queen is the most important player on this team. Okay? I ain't say he's the best player on the team because we damn sure know he ain't the best player on this team. But he's the most important player to this defense and where this team goes this year in my mind. So I want to know if you're positive or negative about Patrick Queen.
I'm gonna be positive with him. You know, they brought him over from. They had to see something to bring him over from the Ravens.
Okay. Did we see anything though?
As long as,
I said, did we see anything?
They had to see something to bring him over from the Ravens.
Okay, I'm just making sure we seen something here in Pittsburgh. That's what I'm asking.
Did we see something?
Did we see something?
Yeah, we had to see something to bring him over.
No, I mean since he been here, what did we see?
He seems to have been solid.
Okay, all right. Everybody got different views, man. Pittsburgh Big Dog says negative on Queen. He played like a Queen leader and missed tackles. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I don't like about him, man. He just ain't tough enough for me, man. You know, and it is about being tough, man. In football, first thing you got to do is sacrifice your body. That's what they taught me in high school. Sacrifice your body, and you know what I'm saying? Good things will come from it, man. Also, Chipper Jones says he hasn't really played well here, but we'll give it a shot in the new system. If not, he has to go. True story. That might be the truest statement right there. Yeah. Everybody said it, but you know, a defense, a scheme ain't gonna help you be tough. Right. It just ain't. I'm sorry. You know, but we'll see.
There's two types of players.
Okay.
A tone setter, or a bedwetter.
Ooh, not a bedwetter.
So when they move into that middle linebacker position,
right?
There's two things you cannot do in the middle linebacker position. You cannot run and you cannot hide.
Right.
Yeah, you will be under the microscope.
Right.
And you will be in the spotlight. So we're going to find out real quick and real fast if he's a tone setter or a bedwetter.
We got Bijan Robinson first week. First week, we got Bijan Robinson. We're going to find out real quick. So quick. Yeah. So quick we're going to find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out on the first series, not the first week.
You're right. First series. Goddamn right. They just paid that boy $75 million. He's getting the ball.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, man, positive or negative about the offensive line unit as a whole, man. As a whole, positive and negative about the offensive line.
Did we change offensive line coaches?
We did. I can't remember his name, man. He's supposed to be pretty good, though. He coached for McCarthy for a few years in Green Bay. I'm bad with names, though, but I can't recall his name. But, yeah, he's supposed to be okay. But, yeah, he's a new guy to us. So you think that was the X factor to coach, huh?
Oh, it's got to be. That's all coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there's only two things to be successful in football, and that's scheme and personnel.
Okay.
And under Tomlin, the scheme was terrible.
Ooh. Okay.
Horrible run game, horrible run blocking.
Okay. Offense you talking about. Okay, I feel you. I ain't mad at that. That was horrible. I don't know how Arthur Smith got a job the next day. Seriously. He went right to college and he went to Ohio State the next day after he got fired. That was crazy.
He's white, right?
I seem to forget that, don't I? I seem to forget that part. All right.
You gotta have that.
Yeah. I gotta start remembering. All right. That's enough for positive and negative, man. Hey, look, do this. We about to go to halftime real quick. All right, we about to go to halftime. I'm gonna call you right back on the other line so you can hang on, okay? And we'll have the calling line open, okay? That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so right after the halftime show, man, give me about 2 minutes, a little bit of music, and we'll be right back, man, on the underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everybody in the house, man. Everybody in the chat, especially for support, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button. Definitely hit that like button, man. That's the best thing you can do. Hit the like button. That helps me get out to everybody else, man. If you ain't been here before, man, hit the subscribe button so you know when I'm going live, man. You know I do my freestyle show like tonight, Tuesday night, and also Sunday weekend review at about 9 p.m. on Sundays. But that's about to be over, man. When your games start, we're going at 11 a.m. in the morning, man. 11 a.m. to game time, man. About 1 o'clock. We're going to talk everything, man. Fantasy. We're going to talk some gambling. We're going to see what the odds is. All that good stuff, man. We just going to talk some sports and talk some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my favorite shit right there, the game day show. We still got my boy Stargel with me, man. What's up, Stargel?
Not too much. You're doing a great job as usual, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Let's get back to the show here, man. We going straight to the Stiller Focus, man, here. And we're going to get into some training camp, some things we seen at training camp. I was going to talk about a little bit of TJ Watt for real, but we covered that already, man. TJ Watt moving around. He said that again today on the Pat McAfee show. But also something else I seen today at training camp was Max E. Harneshore, man. Max E. Harneshore has been good and busy, man. And we got some controversy on the offensive line already, man. Already we got some controversy on the offensive line. And you know, this video I got here of Max E. Harneshore, I tried to find a good video of him blocking. They say he got some good work in against TJ Watt, held him down against Herbig and against Alex Highsmith. So he held his own against all of them yesterday at practice. I really haven't heard how much he did today at practice, but yesterday, got a lot of noise in the background, Stargell.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. There was just a lot of press about our first round draft pick, Maxie Harneshore. And if you watch the show, I've been telling y'all, man, I hated the pick. I love the player. Am I wrong for that? Am I talking out of both sides of my mouth, or am I making sense, man? Because, I did want a wide receiver in the first round. Yeah, it fell through. I still would have rather got another wide receiver out of that first round. Omar Cooper was sitting there, but I heard he didn't show up to camp. But that was days after the draft was over. Didn't show up to camp, but didn't show up to his interview. So that was days after. So I had to apologize for the Steelers. If you don't show up to the interview, I ain't drafting you either. You know what I'm saying? So they went with Maxie Harneshore. And then what did I do? I went and did my homework on Maxie Harneshore. And man, Maxie Harneshore is a hell of a blocker, but more than a blocker, he's a hell of a intelligent athlete, man. All I seen was when he was blocking for what's his name, Scatterboo for the New York Giants when he was out at Arizona. Man, Maxie Harneshore definitely helped this man make the NFL, bro. Maxie Harneshore is an intelligent blocker, and I think that's something we need on our offensive line. When we talk about Broderick Jones, we didn't see intelligence out of Broderick Jones. I think Broderick Jones is a tough kid. I think he's got the energy. I like Broderick Jones, but he is not as intelligent as Maxie Harneshore. I see it already in college, bro. Intelligence, it don't take you to be in the pros to understand where to do, where to go. If this doesn't happen, then do this to help this guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, offensive line, they don't make too many dumb offensive linemen. Usually offensive linemen are smart guys, but some of them are smarter than others. And I think Max is a very smart tackle, man. And you see what I got up here, and I just wanted to show y'all this quick tape. And the first thing I want to say about Max is he's huge. Look at his legs compared to these other dudes, man. He's huge. So, yeah, man, we got a big battle. I was loving Dylan Cook last year, but I'm definitely falling in love with Maxie Harneshore. It's my favorite position in football is offensive line. I got a lot of favorite positions in football, but I love me some offensive line. And here's Big Max right here. Let's turn this down. But you just see how much bigger he is than everybody else, man. And this is what we need on the Steelers. We need to be tough. And one thing I'll say about this Steelers team that the Rooneys are building, that Omar Khan is building, one thing I will say is I do think we are a tough team. You see Zach Frazier right there? He's a tough player. I think Broderick Jones is a tough guy. He's not the best technique guy in the world or nothing like that, but he's tough. You see, he almost killed Aaron Rodgers last year just playing around. You know what I mean? So, I think the Steelers needed toughness, and especially on offense, they needed toughness. They was half tough on defense. Patrick Queen kind of hurt that a little bit, but I think we got a lot of tough DBs, a lot of tough guys at the line of scrimmage. So I just think this team is maybe a little older, but still a little tougher, though, man. What you think, Stargell? You there, Stargell?
Yeah, I'm here.
You there with me? What you think about this team, man? We a tougher team than last year, and what you think about Maxie Harneshore?
Well, in pro sports, the whole key to professional sports is not talent, not skill, but the whole key to professional development to pro success is player development. And in that awareness, that's why I had you look up who the offensive line coach is, James Campen.
Okay, there you go. That's his name.
Yeah, he has NFL experience, but there's nothing special. There's nothing that stands out there.
He didn't win a Super Bowl in Green Bay? He wasn't with him in Green Bay for that Super Bowl? I think he was.
Let's see. Did he win a Super Bowl with Green Bay? Playing?
Did Dave Campen win Super Bowl with Green Bay? Oh, he didn't, huh?
No, he didn't. He was with the Packers from 89 to 93.
Yep, it says no.
And see what made Chuck Noll the best coach in NFL history?
Hey, let me know, brother.
He saw greatness and won championships.
Okay.
He had a guy named Jim Brown coming off his ass.
Right.
So he knows what greatness he knows what greatness is. He knows what greatness looks like. He knew what greatness trained like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Intimate relationship with greatness.
Right.
And that's what made Chuck Noll Chuck Noll.
Okay. He had the eye for greatness.
Right. Because he was around it all day, every day.
Okay.
I don't see that in this guy.
Ooh, in the offensive line coach or
in the offensive line coach.
Okay.
I don't see.
Okay.
I'm not seeing that.
Okay. All right. So, hey man, look here.
You have to have a brush. You have to have a brush, an intimate relationship with greatness. Where did Bill Belichick get his from? He used to coach a guy named Lawrence Taylor, right? To further prove the point that we're making.
Defensive coordinator, yeah.
He was with Lawrence LT all day, every day.
Yes, he was.
So when he took that to New England, guess what? It translated.
Right. Very true. Very true. I feel you on that. There's no lies there, but I don't know. Sometimes the player is just a player, though, man. Sometimes a player is just a player. Do you believe in that? Sometimes you could just get you a player, and I ain't saying you ain't got to coach him up, but sometimes players play, man. Do you think basically what you're kind of saying is the NFL is kind of more centered towards coaching than it is the player? Is that what you're saying?
Well, success always depends on coaching.
Ooh.
It's in. Where did I get that from? It's in the Bible.
Okay.
It says how does anybody know anything unless they have a teacher?
Okay.
You have to have a teacher to show you how to use your great potential.
Yeah, I can't really ever think of a bad coach that just won like a fluky Super Bowl.
That'll never happen.
Now that you say that, I really can't think of a bad coach that I would say, oh, he really wasn't that good, but they won a Super Bowl.
Right. And see, Michael Jordan didn't become Michael Jordan until what happened? The Bulls hired Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan didn't win a damn thing until Phil Jackson showed up with a triangle offense, and people don't realize how big of a philosopher and psychologist that he was with I think he was studied Lakota Indian philosophies, and plus he had won. So he came with a successful system.
Okay.
Mike doesn't bring a successful system.
Damn, so you're not a big Mike Tomlin fan, huh?
No, not the new coach.
Oh, Mike McCarthy. Okay.
Yeah.
You say he doesn't bring a successful system?
No.
Ooh, okay. So there's a lot of people, that's funny because it sounds like you watched the show on Sunday. You see how much praise they've been giving this guy. You know what I mean? I was talking about that a lot. How much praise they've been giving him in a week and all that stuff like that. I think that's a little.
Who's giving him praise?
Well, the media around here, the radio and reporters and stuff like that.
He's a local white guy. White guys always get praise.
Right. Okay. Well, they gave Tomlin a lot of praise when he first started too, though, and that's kind of where I think they're going with it, to where it's like I do understand what you're saying on that part, but at the same time, it's like They're just happy because they got a new guy. You know what I mean? They were so tired of Mike Tomlin that it's like, oh, anything that's new, we gonna hype it up. You know what I mean? No matter if it.
Tomlin got praised because he was proof of the Rooney Rule.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You think he got praised for that?
Yeah. We don't need the damn Rooney Rule anymore. We need to win.
Okay.
And he won a Super Bowl.
Right.
And so, and it wasn't because of him that they won the Super Bowl. It's because the Steelers always had the best talent in the NFL because of their legacy. And their legacy, the Steeler legacy produces expectation for the whole Steeler nation.
Right.
You know, when you have a team, when you built a team that was the greatest team in history and is the blueprint for every football team from the 70s on up to now, then the expectation is to the sky. That's why they have that's why Pittsburghers have the cliche, the standard is the standard. But Tomlin never lived up to the damn standard.
Well, he made that phrase up though. How he didn't live up to his own standard?
Most people don't live up to their own standard.
Okay.
You can. Who said it best? Jimmy Johnson. You can.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
All right, I'm gonna let you finish.
You can 97% of people talk the talk. But like Jimmy Johnson said, you have to walk the talk. You can't just talk it, you gotta walk it.
So,
Tomlin said you walk it.
What? So, all right. Two Super Bowl appearances. You just throwing that under the rug?
Yeah, because appearance is nothing.
Well, he got one.
Right.
And you know how many? There ain't too many coaches with 2 Super Bowls. There's barely a lot of coaches with 1 Super Bowl. Because most of the coaches that won Super Bowls, there's a lot of multiples out there. You know what I mean? And then not a lot, but there's multiples. I don't know how many coaches ever won a Super Bowl, but it really ain't a long list.
But with our legacy, we have to have a dynasty builder as a coach. Anything less than that, that's like giving Bill Gates a Chevrolet.
Right.
This man's a billionaire, and you're gonna give him a Chevy?
Well, you know, what you trying to say by that?
By what?
By who you giving the Chevrolet?
No, I was saying that's like giving Bill Gates a Chevrolet.
That's what I'm saying. What's like giving Bill Gates a Chevrolet?
Giving the Steelers a coach that's not a dynasty builder.
Well, you don't think this is the transition period? You talking about Tomlin, or you talking about McCarthy right now?
McCarthy.
Okay, so first of all, to you saying that, how do you know a coach is a dynasty builder when you hire him?
Chuck Noll gave you the blueprint. He gave you. Study Chuck Noll.
Okay.
Number one, he was a lineman.
Okay, I do like Law as a lineman as my coach. I ain't mad at that.
So he knows front seven. Front seven is what wins and loses any and every football game.
Right.
Two, like we said earlier, not only was he a lineman, but he was a lineman for greatness.
Yeah, Jim Brown.
He had Jim Brown coming off his ass.
I love it. I love the history, no doubt.
3, he played for Paul Brown.
Right, another great.
Paul Brown had a system, dynasty builder. See, those are 3 keys and 3 clues right there.
Was Chuck Noll on those championship teams? That 10-year run they had?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Chuck Noll had rings.
Right.
He
Super
knows
Bowls.
what's the five senses? See, hear, smell, taste, and touch.
Okay.
He knows what it feels like, smells like, sounds like, tastes like, sounds like.
All right.
These are touchstones and key points that you look for in a man.
Okay, I feel you. So basically, Mike McCarthy ain't that guy, but
no,
I do think. No. Do you believe this could be right? Okay, I do believe they hired Mike McCarthy to be the bridge quarterback to take on Aaron Rodgers one more year, right? To take on Aaron Rodgers one more year and train up the new franchise quarterback, right?
They hired McCarthy to babysit Rodgers.
Okay.
And Rodgers, and that's a losing proposition because Rodgers is too damn old. You don't need no 80-year-old quarterback.
What was he supposed to do? Go ahead with Will Howard, right? Will Howard and Will Howard, and we should have hired a young coach, huh?
Well, this is the age of free agency. Who's a champion? Who's a Super Bowl champion?
Super Bowl champ was Seahawks.
Who was their quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
He been to 10, 15 different teams.
True story.
And see, across the state, what's his name? Ron Jaworski said it best.
Okay.
The quarterback is the heartbeat of a team.
Right.
And Rodgers was washed up 7 or 8 years ago. I'm watching him play San Francisco.
Right.
At home. They're in the red zone. On that drive, everybody on one particular play, all the receivers were covered.
Right.
He had a wide open lane to run to the end zone and get the winning touchdown. He did not take it.
Yeah.
When you don't do that, and they lost the game because of it. When you don't do that, you are washed the hell up as a quarterback.
Yeah. Was that San Francisco though? You talking about last year, right?
Yeah. Yes, that was San Francisco.
We didn't play San Francisco. It was somebody else.
No, he played against San Francisco.
Against the Steelers?
No. This was when he was in Green Bay.
Oh, so he was because he did that last year too. You don't remember that play where I think it might have been Baltimore? I can't remember who.
Brother, every play he's scared. He's done it. See, in boxing they have a term called punch drunk, where a fighter it can't take hits anymore.
Right.
I came up with the term for quarterbacks called sack drunk.
Sack drunk.
Aaron is sack drunk. He's got football. Success in football requires one thing. In all sports.
Okay.
The only people that win, the only champions, the hungriest man wins. The hungriest team wins.
Okay.
He don't have hunger. He don't have Rocky III called it Eye of the Tiger. How does he have hunger and Eye of the Tiger? He's got $200 million sitting in his damn account, and he don't want to take no more hits. That's a recipe for losing, and that's why we go to 3-12 Cleveland and can't beat them. He's skipping these damn balls because he don't want to take a hit, scared to get hit. No, that drags the whole team down. Ron Jaworski, quarterback is the heartbeat of a team.
He ain't have nobody to throw to that game. Look, I'm not trying to super defend Aaron Rodgers, but at the same time, you told me coaching was everything, but the quarterback is the heartbeat of the team.
I said coaching plus talent, scheme plus personnel.
Yeah.
And
okay.
In the NFL, an NFL quarterback has everybody to throw to. Because why? There are times when you hit the open receiver, and there are times where you throw that receiver open.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw you open. If there's nothing there, I'm gonna create something with my damn legs.
Yeah, that's true, and that's over for him.
I'm gonna step up in that pocket and buy me an extra second or two.
He still
I'm
can
gonna
do
step
that.
outside the pocket and buy me another second or two.
Okay.
Because nobody in the history of football is able to cover a guy 5 seconds. It's impossible. It's an NFL impossibility.
Right. So if you got time, somebody gonna get open.
You either take an opening or create a damn opening.
Okay.
Make something out of nothing.
Right. Right. So Rodgers ain't played.
He lost that ability 8 years ago. Totally. Man, you got a damn walk-in touchdown and you don't take it. Get the hell out of here. Hey, you 13 now. Young boy, youngster, get in there. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
I need fire in the belly. I need a hungry hard dick. This game is for hungry hard dicks, man.
Yeah, I would say that's true. Even when they're young, like you said, if they ain't hard, they ain't gonna make it. You got cats that, you know what I mean, you come in with the wrong attitude. I totally agree with that. I'm not saying that. And sometimes that's what you get out of older dudes. But, I mean, what do you think about, like, the LeBron James thing, man? Him being 42 years old, and he got to be hungry because he playing for free. So
how you playing for free and you're a damn billionaire?
Well, you still playing for free. Everybody else getting paid more.
You got $1 billion sitting in the account, but he can afford to play for free.
I ain't say he couldn't afford it. I didn't say he can't afford it. But a lot of people don't do stuff for free, even though they can afford it.
All champions have one thing in common.
Right.
They the hungriest.
Okay.
Rocky III, 1982, Eye of the Tiger.
Aaron Rodgers ain't a champion?
Huh?
Aaron Rodgers ain't a champion.
20 years ago.
4-time MVP.
20 years ago.
Very true. But you said, you never finished the LeBron question. Is LeBron still hungry or is he bullshitting?
I know him personally. He's not hungry.
Ooh. Y'all heard it here on the underground. LeBron ain't hungry.
He ain't hungry. He's going through the motions. Hungry dogs always eat. Hungry dogs always win. What was the what's the
So let me throw you a curveball. Can I throw you a curveball, or you want to say what you got to say, and I'll throw you the curveball later?
Go ahead. You throw it to me. Let me say one thing.
Go ahead. I was about to say it's on you. Go ahead.
Look at the old Steelers defense. Look at the Lamberts. Look at the Hams.
Okay.
Why are they the greatest ever? Because they fly around the football, fly to the football every play. Yeah. Nobody took a play off. Ain't no play off, man.
Right. You right. Was I'm saying, all right, so let me throw you a curveball before I throw you another curveball. Patrick Mahomes, is he one of them young, hard dogs you talking about?
Man. Well, you have to see how he comes out of this.
There you go.
Total reconstruction.
That was my question, because last year was bad. Last year was bad, and it was all before he got hurt. Pittsburgh Big Dog says the man talking nonsense.
It wasn't bad. It was just not up to his standards. See, what people don't understand is when you have a talented player, you have to staff him up. Last time I checked, football's a team sport. It's not golf or tennis.
Definitely a team sport, for sure.
Yeah, he's got 10 other guys out there with him and another 42 on the sideline. So what looks like a down year for him, it could have been his best year ever considering what was around him. You got to staff him up and put pieces around him. And that's the team that makes the biggest mistake of what I'm telling you about.
Okay.
Is the Clippers. I was there when they brought in Kawhi.
Right, okay.
They were celebrating. They knew they had the next 5 championships won. I'm in their practice. They they running play. They running skeleton plays and hitting the man in the corner for an open jump shot. The whole franchise is excited. But when the season tips off,
okay,
they give Kawhi a $5 center named Zubac. I call him Zoo Crap. He might have averaged 2 or 3 points a game.
I
2
know.
or 3 rebounds.
I was liking him. LeBron had him playing nice. LeBron had him nice.
Had who?
But didn't Zubac play with LeBron for a while in LA?
I
thought that's where he came from. But go ahead. I ain't gonna throw you off. Go ahead.
Well, LeBron made him look good by hitting him passes where he's wide open.
For
just
sure.
have to do it. And he don't have to beat nobody.
Because LeBron's still that dude.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I feel you.
He doesn't have the hunger.
Was he ever that dude? Because people been saying LeBron ain't hungry for a long time.
Yeah, he was that dude before.
That's your GOAT?
But now, huh?
LeBron's the GOAT?
Hell to the LeBron's the 15th. LeBron is the 15th best player.
Oh, you one of them. Okay. I feel you, Stargell. I ain't mad at you though, dog. I ain't never mad at nobody's opinion, but you still one of them. But I get it though, in a way. I ain't mad.
No, that's not an opinion. That's my professional knowledge.
Okay. Hey, that's the same thing, right?
No.
That's the same thing. Go ahead, I'm listening.
The book of Proverbs said it's a sin to have an opinion. Proverbs, in the book of Proverbs, it says only a fool has opinions.
Ooh, so you're supposed to know everything, huh?
Right.
What about when you got intuition? You can't like have an opinion on something and know it's true, but there's no way you can't know the facts until you go through it.
Intuition. Look at that word. Intuition.
Right.
In means inner. To it is a Latin word which means teacher. It gives you the English word tuition, tutor.
There you go.
So it means teacher. So intuition is your inner teacher. Intuition is your voice of God.
Word. No doubt.
Yeah.
I hear you. I ain't mad at that at all. All right, so here's the thing, bro. Back to Aaron Rodgers. I ain't gonna let you drop it like that. How come Tom Brady could view it at what? How old was Tom Brady? 45? He still had the juice, huh?
Well, Brady is night and day.
Okay.
Brady and Rodgers are night and day.
Yeah.
You see, Rodgers never really won a championship.
Right.
Yeah, they beat I was at the Super Bowl in Dallas when they beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But they did not beat Pittsburgh.
Nah, because if the Steelers play a better game, they could have beat them, man. They messed that game up.
Roethlisberger gave them a pick six.
Yeah, he threw the joint up in the air. Yeah.
Roethlisberger overthrew a wide open Antonio Brown in the end zone.
Okay.
Rashad Mendenhall laid the ball on the carpet, gave the ball to Green Bay. I think Palomalu was hurt.
He was limping around, and Ryan Clark was getting old, and they abused them safeties that day. But it wasn't right away. It wasn't off the bat. The game plan was right. It's just the offense, like you said, didn't perform.
The Steelers gave away that game.
Yeah,
they gave that game to the Packers for some reason.
Definitely did.
Yeah. So my point is, Rodgers and McCarthy didn't win a Super Bowl. The Steelers gave them a Super Bowl.
Okay. Well,
these two guys are extremely overrated, both of them.
Ooh, I like the words, man. I like it. We definitely gonna find out this year, man. Like y'all said, y'all heard it on the underground, man.
Yeah, Rodgers is gonna have to get pulled because he hears too many footsteps. That's the worst thing. He was dead last in the NFL in air yards. number 32 in air yards. Where the hell are you going with that?
Right. In the chat, Pittsburgh Big Dog says Green Bay made plays and Steelers didn't stop it. Green Bay won that shit. Hey, like I said, man, I feel you though. I mean, look,
whoever said that is dead ass wrong and doesn't know football.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Ben gave them 7 points. Ben gave them 14 points.
Hey, that's making plays too, though. You know, like he said.
They didn't make plays. Ben gave them 14 points, and the Steelers lost by like 6 points.
Man, look, man. Turnovers sometimes is forced. They put him in a bad position, and he made a goofy play.
No, as a
at the
quarterback,
same time. That's how some people can look at it. And there's some facts to that. As a quarterback, you're supposed to protect the ball, right?
As a quarterback, you have to make reads. You have to make the proper read. What was Bradshaw's Super Bowl record? That's what we need.
Well, yeah, that's true, but hey, maybe Bradshaw's better than Ben.
Oh, way better.
There you go. A lot of people don't think that. A lot of people don't think that.
Because a lot of people don't know the game.
Pittsburgh Big Dog says pressure forced the damn turnover. They made the interception. Got to sleep, Grandpa. Go to sleep, Grandpa. Hey, Stargell, man. He said, you might need a nap, man.
He's wrong. You have to read and react to pressure.
Oh, man. I feel you. Hey. Both of y'all, man. Some funny dudes, man.
Tell that guy who does not know the game that the quarterback has on every play. The quarterback has at least six reads. Tell that guy who made that ignorant comment
of
that
which part
you have to go through at least 6 progressions. And there's a thing called checking off and a thing called checking out. So that's an ignorant comment.
Which part? Oh, you mean he should have checked the ball down, Big Ben?
You pull the ball down.
And that's what he's saying, though. He made a mistake.
No,
Ben messed up a lot for Mike Tomlin, man.
You can't make a mistake in the Super Bowl.
He did, though.
You can't.
Yeah, I feel you can't, but he did.
Right.
Green Bay didn't. And then you got to think about it. The Steelers were shutting them down. They made their adjustments on offense, and then they start slicing the defense up once we didn't score no points. That was our team effort, and we lost it. We almost came back. Like, I do believe what you're saying. We should have won that game. I do believe we had a chance to win that game or could be considered the better team. I know a lot of people that think Big Ben's better than Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? And, that was
Pittsburgh won that game, and Ben gave it away.
Yeah, I mean, nah, he gave it away early. That game wasn't like...
It doesn't matter if it's early or late. You don't make that mistake. You check out of it.
I get what you're saying on the mistake. I'm just talking about the whole...
quarterback. I'm a quarterback. You're supposed to feel the pocket and sense the pressure.
Yeah, and he didn't.
The guy who made that comment, tell him to get on YouTube and watch Super Bowl 10. And when Bradshaw uncorked that 60-yard bomb to Swan, he sidestepped a guy that was about to hit him.
Yeah.
You have to have a feel. We call it a feel in the pocket.
Man, Big Ben got one of the best feels ever, though, man. He just screwed up. He just screwed it up. Big Ben got one of the best highlight films, especially in the pocket. He got feeling in the pocket. He just screwed it up. Ben was always known for a screw up here and there. He was going to do something goofy. Did it in the Seattle Super Bowl, his first Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And, that's just part of Ben's game. He did it in Cleveland early in that game. No, it wasn't his fault. Did they snap it over his head or something like that? But the offense didn't get clicking. In Jacksonville, the year that we got beat by Jalen Ramsey and them in Jacksonville, the offense sputtered when,
Ben was good at improvisation.
He was.
But his Super Bowl field was terrible.
Yeah.
He had a 26 rating quarterback rating, or 8 or 26 something, the lowest quarterback rating ever in that Seattle Super Bowl in Detroit. I was there.
Yeah, but he balled in the Arizona joint. And he kind of balled. He kind of balled in the Green Bay one too, but it just took him too long to get warmed up in the Green Bay game. You ask me. They had a little comeback, and then Mendenhall fumble, and it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the Steelers should have beat them, and the Steelers was about to come back and beat them. Neither one happened, man. So I'm just not one of those people that don't want to give credit to credit due. Green Bay definitely balled, and Aaron Rodgers. I've never been a huge fan. You know what I'm saying? But he is a good quarterback. He was a good quarterback. I don't know if he could pull a Tom Brady. I don't know if he could pull a...
He was a good quarterback 10 years ago.
That's facts.
He's washed. He's over the hill. He's too damn old.
Yeah, you're right. He's old, but they ain't saying about Tom Brady. Who's the other dude that won an old one? There's another cat out there that won an old one. John Elway, but he was 38. 38's the new 42, though. 42 is the new 38. I'll say that. You know that's right.
But see, Brady had the Belichick system that won 7 Super Bowls. Rodgers doesn't have that.
Yeah. Hey, we just needed this year. We just needed 1 year, bruh. Pull a John Elway, man.
No, they're gonna have to pull him.
I got my Steeler blinders on.
They're gonna have to pull him.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because he skipped the ball like a rock on the creek.
Right.
In Cleveland, he's sacked drunk.
But with the Steelers, I tell you what, man, the Steelers is a tougher team this year. You think this is a better roster than last year?
Steelers roster is always good. It's always talented because of the expectation. This is the home of the greatest team and one of the greatest franchises ever in the history of sports. So it's always, Steelers are always talented.
Right.
Because the expectations are so high. But everything, like I told you, everything in professional sports is player development. That's all it is. Coaching, and that comes from coaching.
Right.
Coaching and player development.
And that's why you see stuff like programs in college. When you got a good program, that's all about developing, certain schools, even from high school to college, and then it can bleed into the pros. Now, it's harder to develop a program in the pros because you got so much change and, you're dealing with...
No, it's not harder at all. It's not harder at all if you know what you're doing.
Well, no. What I'm saying is they make it harder. Yeah. Now, you're right about if you know what you're doing. I get what you're saying, but the structure of it, the guys that pay the people in college, you working for an athletic program or director, they a little more patient with stuff. They a little more like, I'm going to listen to you instead of you listen to me. You understand what I'm saying? And those are the things that prevent coaches from really creating dynasties.
That's true.
Yeah, like you say about your boy, what are you talking about? The Cowboys coach, right? From Miami. What's his name? Jimmy Johnson. There's no way he's supposed to leave the Cowboys. They supposed to win 6 Super Bowls, 4 at least. You know what I mean? But they had a beef. He didn't want to let him do what he wanted. If that was college, Jimmy Johnson's gonna be there forever.
Well, that was Jerry's ego.
Very true.
Jerry's ego got in the way,
and now he got to regret that at this. Well, he still won another Super Bowl because really he only won 2 with my man. The talent.
You got to give Johnson credit for 3 because that's the team. Switzer won with the team he built.
Stargell, I don't believe in that, man. I don't never take no credit for no coach.
I can go to Barry Switzer's house anytime I want to, and I do so pretty often.
Right.
Switzer's a friend of my uncle's. My uncle turned him down to be defensive coordinator at Oklahoma.
And you know what, though? I'm going to apologize to you, bro, because this might be the team out of all the teams. Because like I said, I don't believe in if you get a new coaching job, and you win the championship, that's the other man's team. I don't believe in that. But when you put it with the Cowboys, though, man, they really did let him build that team. You know what I mean? Like, Bill Cowher, they didn't really let Bill Cowher build that team. Bill Cowher didn't build that team. He molded that team. Yes, all coaches can mold the team. But you know that Rooney's got their hands in a lot of stuff. You probably know more than me. I mean, you tell us the truth.
Look at the book that Jimmy Johnson wrote. It's called Turning the Thing Around.
Okay.
They gave Jimmy Johnson that job, I think, in around 88. And the Cowboy team he inherited, they were 1-15.
Right.
When he first got in his first year.
Right. I remember that.
And they wind up winning 3 Super Bowls. So guess who built that? Jimmy Johnson.
He did, and he let him build it though. The part of the story is how Jimmy Johnson gave him the room to do it. To like, look, that's the only guy we know that Jimmy Jones gave power to.
It's called giving him the keys to the kingdom.
Very true.
And you know it was Jimmy. You know 100% certainty it was Jimmy. Why? Because when Jimmy left, the thing went to hell. They ain't won a damn thing ever since. So you know it was Jimmy. my uncle worked directly with Jimmy and Barry.
Okay.
Barry Switzer was the coach of 2 linemen at Arkansas. Switzer coached at Arkansas, and he had 2 linemen. What were their names? Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
2 college roommates.
Yeah.
These guys are all buddies. And so as college roommates, you're eating ramen noodles together and smelling each other's feet and farts.
Yeah.
So how did that affect the Cowboys? Well, since they grew up together and played together and roomed together at Arkansas, Jimmy, even though Jerry had hundreds of millions of dollars in the oil field, Jimmy didn't give a damn about that because they grew up together. That does not intimidate him like it intimidates everybody else.
Okay.
He would tell Jerry to go F himself. Man, I grew up with you. I ate ramen noodles with you, man.
Understood.
You don't tell me what to do. You go to hell.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, no doubt.
And Jerry could not stand that. He could not take that. Jimmy told him, hey, stay your ass out of my locker room until I call you in.
Damn.
Well, that was the problem. Jerry can't have it. Jerry's ego is too big to handle that.
Especially young Jerry, too. Younger, I should say.
Younger.
Yeah.
So Jerry claps back and say, hey, man, I tell you what, you get your ass out of here. Here's a $15 million check. Get the hell up out of here. Yeah. And he said, I could get 10 or 15 other guys to run this machine. And that's where his ego made a mistake.
Yep. Well, we got him one more Super Bowl, but it was downhill from there. After that team that he built, you're absolutely correct. After that team he built left, it was over.
It was downhill on the 3rd Super Bowl because that was just like the Green Bay game. The Steelers gave that game to the Cowboys.
Yeah, they came out there super flat. Yep.
No, the Steelers were whipping their ass in the second half.
In the second half, though, yeah. As I said, it came out flat.
Byron Bam Morris was running the hell over the Cowboys in the second half.
Right.
The Steelers won the game, but Neil O'Donnell.
That's a good one.
Neil O'Donnell gave the game away, just like Ben gave the Green Bay game away. And a week after that Super Bowl, I was in a restaurant called Papado's in Dallas, and before I walked in, I saw a big white Mercedes outside. So I walk in, go to the bar. Who's sitting at the bar? Byron Bam Morris. And I said, "Hey man, what the hell happened in that Super Bowl, man?"
Right? What'd he say?
He said, Jerry Jones paid Neil O'Donnell to throw that interception. Hey, this is what came out of Van Morris's mouth to me. I promise. And he said Corey Holiday ran a go route in the seam, and he was wide open for the game-winning touchdown.
Right.
And if you look at the replay, you see still a wide receiver feet going past the cowboy that made the interception. The cowboy that made the interception was out of position. He was burnt. He was beat on the deep route by Corey Holiday for the game-winning touchdown. All O'Donnell had to do was lob it.
I'm about to take a look at it again from that angle.
Yeah, I'm telling you what Byron Van Morris told me a week after that Super Bowl.
Right.
And the guy who made those 2 interceptions, hell, he Super Bowl MVP, hell, he wasn't even on the team a year or two later.
Disappeared.
I can't even remember his name.
What was his name? I can't even think of it either. He was the MVP too.
Neil threw it right to him twice.
You never heard of the dude before that day. He threw it to him twice, won an MVP, then you never heard of him again.
A big move.
Dang, what was his name, man? Who caught 2 interceptions from Neil O'Donnell in the Super Bowl? Brown? Yep, Larry Brown. I got it right before it came up. Larry Brown. That's messed up. Yeah, that's funny though. He definitely, man. What Van Morris say he paid him? Damn, I gotta look at that again, man, and see.
I'm gonna replay it out of my mind.
Yeah, I gotta look at it again and see.
Jerry Jones paid Neil O'Donnell to throw those interceptions.
He definitely just threw it to him straight in the flats, though.
Huh?
He definitely just threw it to him straight in the flats.
Right.
I don't know.
He threw it right to him.
Yeah. It definitely looked paid off. Even if it wasn't, it definitely looked paid off.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
Yep.
All right, Stargell, man, we got to call it a quits at this point, man. We got Maxie Hornershaw up on the screen, man, doing some blocking, man. I was going to show this one day. This is a good tape right here. Really, there's a lot of Cam Scatterboo highlights. But, of course, if he's the running back, you're going to see offensive line blocking. And it really shows how intelligent, like I said before, how Maxie Hornershaw, at least in my coaching, scouting eyes, I ain't the best in the world. But the Steelers picked him in the first round, and I concur, man. I see what they see. I truly do. He's a huge human being. He's smart, and he's athletic, too. And he's gritty, too. I seen him pushing people to the ground.
For Cincinnati?
No, we talking about Maxie Hornershaw. Her first round draft pick.
Arizona State.
Yeah, Arizona State. My bad. Yeah, you talking about Cincinnati College. My bad. You threw me off. Yeah, Arizona State. Yeah.
It's all about. It's all about player development.
Yeah, and a lot of as much as bad as they talk about the Pac-12, they put a lot of players in the NFL, man. They truly do, and they perform when they get there.
No, the Big 12.
Big 12. My bad. But yeah,
Oklahoma State. That's where I played.
Okay, yeah.
I live right across the street from that stadium.
That's who's on the screen now. Oklahoma State. I always love Oklahoma State.
I lived across the street from the stadium. So
okay, that's what's up.
But you have to be. There are very few Hall of Famers, and those are the only guys that can stand out by themselves without coaching. It is
okay. And that's what I was trying to get out of you earlier. But I'm listening. Please go on.
Yeah, and those are extremely rare. You only get you might get 3 of those per year.
Roger that.
3. You might get 2 or 3 of those super freaks, those real super freaks per year. That's just a slam dunk guarantee.
Right, I feel you.
those Shaquille O'Neal types, those Barry Sanders types. And this guy's good, but it's everything is player development. Everything is coaching. Player development is coaching. And the coaching has to be special to make the player special.
Right. As a team, for sure. You got that one special player, but you need them other 10. The other 10 going to need some help. I get it. I truly get that.
You get one special guy. What's your job as a coach? To duplicate that guy.
True.
Because you have 11 guys on the field at any given time. So in order to win, what needs to happen? I need at least 6 guys to beat their man. Because the other name for football is what? Whoop the man in front of you.
You gotta whoop the man in front of you.
Whoop the man. That's all football is.
It is.
I need 6 guys winning.
Yeah, whatever your job is, you whoop the man in front of you, we straight.
We good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all facts. Ain't a bigger fact than that right there. When it comes down to football, that's why you want to be the most physical team. And that's what I like about the Steelers the most. And my number one reason I like this Steeler team, I think I should make a list of that. Reasons I like this Steeler team or reasons I don't like. Maybe I'll make both. But I think this team's going to be physical, man. I truly do. I think we got some physical people on defense, especially the safeties. That's going to be playing a little bit of nickel linebacker type stuff. That's what Patrick Graham's talking about. And then the offense, even with DK Metcalf, the offensive line, I think is physical. Even though Roman Wilson's a small dude, I always thought he was physical at Michigan. That's college, I know. But still, his mentality is a little physical. Jeremy Bernard, new guy, physical. Michael Pittman, physical. We got some of the biggest receivers, you ask me, between Jeremy Bernard, Michael Pittman, and Metcalf. That's a big receiver crew, man. We should be able to push some of these little skinny corners around. You got Jalen Warren's tough. Rico Dowdle's tough. We got a tough team. The Steelers are tough, man. When I look at the players individually, they're all tough. So that means, look, man, we got to play tough. And I'm here with you. I got a feeling that Mike McCarthy got a little mean streak to him somewhere. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think
McCarthy, he's not physical.
We'll see. But yeah, he definitely ain't tackling. But we'll see. I'm hoping he do. Maybe that's my blinders. I see him get a little attitude with the reporters and stuff already. So hopefully he got some edge to him because he's been real buttoned up lately.
What kind of body does Mike McCarthy have? When we're in a team meeting as a team and we look down at the front at the coach, you've taken chemistry, you've taken biology, you've taken what's the study of triangles?
Geometry
and trigonometry.
I don't even know what that is.
You've taken English, composition. You've taken a lot of tests in your life.
Right.
What's the greatest test in life?
You tell me, what is it?
The greatest test in life, not chemistry and physics and trigonometry. Right. The greatest test in life is the eye test. And McCarthy does not pass the eye test. That team has to look down at the front at that coach and see champion in that coach.
Yeah.
And a head coach that's built like Santa Claus, they're not gonna fight for something like that.
All right. Say Santa Claus.
And a perfect example. What's the Indiana coach's name?
Signetti.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
He's in good shape, and he'll give you that scowl if you mess up an assignment.
Right.
He's frowned up and clowned up at your ass.
McCarthy, he got some smoke. You gonna see. I got a feeling. He got some smoke with him.
Who got some smoke?
McCarthy. He from Pittsburgh.
Santa Claus?
Yeah, Santa. St. Nick.
Oh man, that don't inspire nothing.
I feel you though.
Coach got to inspire. and have fire. Chuck Noll had that charm.
Right.
One time my uncle was at a Steeler game, and they were going through pregame warm-ups, and Joe Green was trying to take it easy and get out of blocking warm-ups, and Chuck Noll had his arms crossed and his hand on the side of his head like he always does. Right. And he told Joe, he pointed at the ground to Joe Green, get your ass down there and get in that drill, get warmed up for the game. That's the kind of, you get, that coach has to have that mean streak drill sergeant in him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I seen him from afar. I ain't sure. I just hope he do, because this is, like I said, this could be a physical team. I hope he got a mean streak in him. If you don't, that's too bad, man. Because you know, I ain't saying this team's winning the Super Bowl, but it got some potential to hang in there and have some fun this year while we watch them. We definitely got potential to have some fun.
We bleed black and gold. We love our Steelers no matter what.
No doubt.
Yeah. We want to every Sunday we want to see some gold pants.
Hell yeah, we want to get right.
Yeah.
We expect to win.
Whether it's 2-14 or 14-2, we still gonna look.
Like I told you, man, I grew up in the '80s, baby. I'm gonna keep looking. If I can live through the '80s, the '80s Steelers.
No. If you can survive the '80s.
Yeah, I survived. All right. Came out stronger too. Shit, that was brutal.
The Ouija Thompson days.
Oh man, Walter Abercrombie and Bubby Brister. Yeah, we called that one. Damn, no doubt.
Mark Malone.
Don't say Mark Malone, bro. That's the bottom of the barrel. Because Bubby had a gun, for real. Bubby had a gun.
Yeah.
They was trying to be decent when Bubby was there. Mark Malone was nasty.
The problem was
Mark Malone should have been an actor.
And what people don't tell you, coaches do too. No got too old.
Yeah, true story. All right, we're going to end it on that one, Stargell, man. I got to get out of here, man. I got to get up early in the morning, man. Hey, I appreciate the call, though, bro. I appreciate everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you. You the best. You got the best sports show online, brother.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, Stargell. Well, next time, man, you know we're going to do it on Sunday night, y'all. Back for the Sports Week in Review. And game day's coming up. By then, we're going to be able to look back at Jeremiah Love on Thursday. Get to see Kenny Pickett on Thursday. Who else they got out there? Carson Beck. Carson Beck is playing for Arizona. They say he's supposed to be looking like the starter already. I doubt if he start, but we'll see what he got.
No, that never happens.
Okay.
A quarterback has to have 2 years under his belt.
Yeah, he should. But they rush him these days, but they don't need to rush him. I think they got Jacoby Brissett. They should let him start and see what happens.
You cannot. If you rush a quarterback nowadays, you ruin it.
Okay.
He's got to have 2 years. And if you rush him, you give him too much scar tissue and you give him too many bad memories. See, where does thinking come from? Everything's a thought. Where does thinking come from? Thinking comes from your memory.
Right.
And you can't give your quarterback too many bad memories. Otherwise, you lose him and you ruin him.
That makes some sense, though. I get what you're saying. That's what they say you see in ghosts. You see in them memories, huh?
Yeah. Seeing and hearing ghosts.
Dang.
Like Rodgers is right now.
That's a good one, man.
That's why you can't have him in there.
No doubt.
Because he's like, he'll say it's too easy for him to say, fuck it, I got $200 million. I don't need to be out here.
You could have said it looked like that last year. For real.
That's what happened last year.
I mean, you could. I'm not mad at you. You could say that. When you look at Cleveland and you look at that Texans game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rodgers had he gave the Texans 21 points by himself.
I get it. He did. All right, Stargell, we out of here, man. Like I said, man, it's the underground, baby. It's time to go down for a little bit. You know what I mean? Hold it down, man. Stars was next time, man. Sunday night. We appreciate y'all, man. Everybody in the chat. Everybody hit the like button. We out of here, man. It's the underground, baby.
All right, big brother.
Okay. All right, brother. I'll check you out next time.
God bless you. You're the best, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Stay for the prayer, too. Last song is the prayer. So y'all stay for the prayer, man. We out of here.
Sir.
Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Go deep, yeah, it's the underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Get jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the red zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call in to the show, talk your shit. Keep digging, keep digging. Keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God can judge me. Money don't like ugly, better face it. Take it back to the basement. Better count the blessings. Yeah, it was him, no question. Yeah, follow the rules, that's the commandments. Better take advantage, you slipping like Samson. Messing with Delilah, drop you in that pit with that fire. Yeah, that's not when you wanna retire. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Heaven on earth, boy, I doubt it. Real OG, I wouldn't doubt it. Carry the sword if you bout it, spread the word, yeah, be the loudest, yeah, I'm the man, but God got a plan. Boys in the hood, stuck in quicksand, we can get bent and still repent, yeah, water in the wild, man, the rules ain't mine. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Tell you the truth, it ain't in the book. Caught up in the rapture, don't be shook. Hating on your life, it ain't a good look. I ain't see, I tried to tell you to let me cook. Yeah, I heard it from my OG, act like you know me. See the bush burning, tell all the homies. Say read the Bible, but it ain't OG. Snakes be hissing, watch the competition. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me.